Okay, so I know that right now it's a rather difficult time for most of us, but today I was just looking at my office thinking about how blessed I am. And I know that some of us aren't as blessed as some of us. So when I'm talking about my office, I recognize that some people don't have an office. Some people don't need one, of course, but some people don't have an office that do need one. And so I know that I'm blessed, not because I have something other people don't have, but because of what I have. Sometimes it's good to know what other people don't have so we can appreciate better what we have. But even if other people have what you have, and even if other people have more than what you have, when you stop and just are grateful for what you have, there is a change that happens in your heart because you recognize what you've been empowered to accomplish. The scriptures tell us that it is God that gives us the power to gain wealth. And wealth is subjective in terms of interpretation about what wealth is, because when you live in a world where there are so many wealthy people and you look at their big houses and their fancy cars or whatever, you don't know if they're in debt or not in that, but still, you can say to yourself, oh, I don't have much. But when you look at yourself compared to those who have nearly nothing, then you say, oh, I am very wealthy. So wealth is not what we need to measure by, because it doesn't really consistently tell us what we are blessed with. Just take a look at what you have and what you have been blessed with and what you have been able to achieve and accomplish. And think about you coming from a baby, maybe coming from a difficult situation, overcoming physical disabilities. I have a child with a disability, but I've also faced a lot of disabilities on my own. In fact, when I was very young, I didn't know this, but I must have had some kind of disability for my ability to read, because I remember sitting on my bed or someplace in my dorm room when I was in college and reading, all of a sudden going, wow. I mean, it feels different. Like I can read and understand it like instantly. I'm not having to double process. So I had gone through that all of my developmental years and just it never really been a diagnosed thing. But I look back on it and I realized how much easier learning was for me after a certain age. It's like I matured out of it. But I overcame that to develop to a point where I had 2 college degrees, and then went back and started working on my master's and decided that I wanted to go ahead and start teaching. And so I got an add-on certification, and I have gone to like many colleges and gotten nearly 3 degrees. And so I've just been blessed on that. But then there's also these blessings of being able to drive a car, or being able to take your hand and use it to put gas in your car. And if you just measured these things by who you are and what you're able to do, not comparing it to what other people can't do or what other people have that you don't have, just simply what you can do and what you've been able to do. It's a lot, and you are very, very blessed.